Hello, veterinary unicorns. Today I want to talk to you about how to ask for a raise. The reality is that most of us don't ask for raises. Guilty as charged. I have accepted exceptionally low salaries in my lifetime because I'm afraid to ask for a raise, or I feel like my employer should just see that I'm doing a kick-ass job and they should just give me more money that I deserve. I shouldn't have to ask for it. Wrong. After 2 decades in this industry, I'm here to tell you that it's okay to ask for a raise. And let me just talk to you about a couple definitions. One, there is an increase in your salary based off of what I like to call inflation. I think we're all sick and tired of hearing about inflation. But right now, for example, our salaries have probably stayed the same, and the rate of inflation in the last year alone is 8%. That means you are actually making less money than you actually were the year before, even if your paycheck was the same. So it's important that employers keep up with the rate of inflation. Typically, it's 3 to 4%. We're obviously in record-setting years. I know we're sick and tired of hearing that. But ideally, employers would match the rate of inflation so that we're not actually making less money every single year. For those of you who have not received any increase in your salary in a long time, well, you're making significantly less money because as the rate of inflation increases every single year and your paycheck stays the same, you are making less money because the money that you make doesn't go as far. So that's an increase. I believe that everyone, every single year, should get some level of an increase. But then there are true raises. Raises are for a job well done. You did an excellent job. You're doing an awesome job. How do you ask for a raise? Some of your employers are great. They see that you are the unicorns of your hospital. They are going to give you a raise. You don't even need to ask for it. Others of you, you're going to have to beg. So you want to make sure it's the right time. Make sure you set a meeting with your manager. You don't just pop into the office like, hey, I want to talk to you about a raise. Could be a really shitty time for them right now. So you want to make sure that you have set aside time. They're prepared for a conversation. You also want to know, what are you exactly asking for? How much money do I want? So get some idea on salary trends, what's in your area, certainly market value of yourself, and maybe what other hospitals are paying. Get those salary trends and make sure you do your research. Why do you deserve a raise? What did you do in the last 6 months to a year that is amazing, that deserves an increase above that of inflation? And listen, to me, it's an easy sell. If you haven't gotten money in a while and you haven't seen an increase in your salary, you should just go in and point out like, hey, there's been a 15% in all costs of goods since I started. That means I need a 15% increase in my salary or I'm not making as much money. The ball's in your court. I'm going to pause here and just say the ball is definitely in your court. Everybody is short-staffed. So as long as you're a hard worker and you're a good employee, your employer should want to do right by you. If they don't, guess what? There's plenty of other jobs elsewhere. So definitely find out a reason as to why you deserve a raise. What have you done that you have gone above and beyond that you really want to showcase your skills? Pull out your old job description. Wait, you don't have a job description? All of you should have a job description. If you don't, ask your employer for one. And then compare what you're currently doing to your actual job description. For some of you, it might be eye-opening. You're like, wait, I've picked up inventory. I've picked up on-call shifts more than anybody. I have picked up this and that. I've started to write standard operating procedures for this hospital. None of that's on your job description. All right, cool. So then now you have a reason to ask for a raise. So you set a meeting. You're going in there. You're going to be polite. We're going to be very professional and kind and come from a place of, hi, this is what I would like, and here's why I would like it. I also want to pause. Please do not diminish what you're about to say with statements such as, I feel like, or I think I might, or I really would like, or I might think. Like, no, this is what you want. So don't dumb down what you're about to say with all these extra qualifiers that are going to take it down. I want you to go in there with confidence. So before you even go in there, practice what you're about to pitch to a friend. Your friend should be able to tell you, ooh, you said, I think 500 times. I think that I deserve a raise. No, you do deserve a raise. You deserve a raise. Go in there. Don't be cocky about it. Don't be rude about it, but you deserve a raise. So say, I deserve a raise, and here is why. Yes, it's very direct, but when we take our conversations and dumb them down to, I feel like I might deserve a raise. Wrong. Trust me, you're not going to get a raise that way. I want you to point out that Sometimes an employer does say no. Why did they say no? They should be able to clearly tell you and articulate why you are not going to get that raise. Make sure it's a good reason. And if it's not a good reason and you're also unhappy at your hospital, again, there's plenty of other jobs that deserve you. So go find those other jobs. I understand that it's scary to leave your place of employment, but if you're miserable at your job and you're not getting paid what you deserve, it's okay. There's plenty of other hospitals that will pay you what you deserve. And in fact, there's some studies that have shown that as you increase jobs, you can increase your salary just by going ahead and changing jobs throughout your lifetime. Crazy that the biggest raise you get is when you first walk through the door. And so for those of you who are maybe just applying for a brand new job, negotiate, 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 because the salary that you start with is probably going to be your salary for a very long time. I hope this gives you the confidence to march in there. Okay, gently walk, set an appointment up ahead of time, and kind, polite conversation about why you deserve a raise, because you most definitely do. Thank you for all that you do, and keep on being a unicorn.